Here's the web browser showing our website. We've got a full flash support. Works in landscape and portrait mode, of course. You can double tap to intelligently zoom. Also have pinch and stretch gestures as well. You can tap through to one of these so you can see how quickly the page renders on a Wi-Fi connection right now. Comes up nicely, and it's interactive even while it's continuing to load, although you can see there's a little bit of a lag in, say, the zooming and everything. But notice the animations in the ads, everything works pretty smoothly with Flash. If you turn off Flash, of course, everything works even faster. Access to bookmarks, history and most visited as well. Got 3 windows open right now. You can swipe through them. This is the mobile version of the Mobile Burn website. Everything's nicely formatted. And because I was in the full version there, it opted to go into the full version because I wasn't using it in the other window. So here you can see what it looks like. Really nice browser. They haven't done a whole lot with it, except for some tilt gestures and things like that, which aren't too useful, but I'll try to show them to you. Let's see. I believe it's 2 fingers down, and then you tilt the device. Really kind of corny, but Samsung likes to put that in their devices. I'm going to show you the camera now. There's no hardware shutter button, unfortunately. Just hold down the on-screen button. It'll automatically focus, and you can reformat your picture if you want. Just slide your finger off if you don't want to take that photo, but you can also just tap on it to take the photo straight away. Let me it's pretty speedy in focusing and going from shot to shot. Can drop it into video mode, and if you're done shooting the 8 megapixel still photos, show you the settings here. This is in full 1080p mode. We have other options naturally, but we're going to shoot 1080p. And here's a very quick sample video with the Samsung Galaxy S2 for T-Mobile. I'll jump into the viewer and we'll play that back. And here's a very quick sample video with very good frame rate. Colors look very good. And you can see we've got some of the still photos as well. Nice and sharp, and the phone also handles the zooming quite quickly. Really quite impressive. If you have an HD capable TV, you'll be happy to know that there's an available HDMI adapter, so that you can plug it right into the micro USB port on the bottom of the device and plug in a full-size HDMI cable there to view your video content and such up on a full-size HD TV. If you're not content with the performance you're getting out of the Galaxy S2's 1850 milliamp hour battery, you can use Samsung's power saving mode. Allows you to set when it comes on, say 10, 30, or 50% battery remaining. Then you can tell it to automatically turn off things like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, or the background syncing mode. You can also have it adjust the screen brightness. Like most Android devices, there's support for a lot of different accounts between email and social media and that kind of thing. You can see we can have built-in support for Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You can pull in contacts from all of those. Also, Exchange server support. You can have multiple Google accounts. Blio through it's the e-reader service through T-Mobile. Video chat from Kik, and T-Mobile's contact backup comes pre-configured, of course. There are a few other nifty tricks that the Galaxy S2 has up its sleeve. You can see there's some motion controls. I already showed you the automatic tilting zooming that was in the browser and a couple other apps, but you can see there's other things like you can flip over the phone to mute inbound calls. There's the tilt for the zooming. Panning can be used when you're moving widgets and shortcuts from one home screen to the next, and there's a double tap system for activating voice control. That hasn't really worked out well for me. You can see that the double tap works well in the testing system here. It automatically comes up. But when I actually try to use it anywhere, just hasn't responded. Here's a calendar. This is pulling in data from a Google account in this particular case. You can see there's nice weekday, agenda, and month views. Works pretty well. Some new messages showing up there in the notification area. You can also see that power saving mode's on. Unfortunately, you still can't clear out individual notifications, but you can clear them all. Let's take a look at Samsung's photo editor. I'm going to pull in test photo I just shot. Do some effects, the blur. Things work pretty quickly with this processor. You see I've turned down the saturation. There's also other options for cropping and similar things you would expect to find on a desktop application. I'm going to show you how the home screen customization system works. It's a little bit different than you see on other devices. I'm going to choose an email widget here and show you that you can resize the widgets to a number of different sizes, which is pretty cool. Just tap on it when you're done. Scrolling through the widgets sideways here looks kind of neat, nice effects, but actually it just takes a heck of a lot longer to do than in the old system. You'll notice that since it didn't fit here, it's asking me to find a new location for it. You see I already have that one on there, so I can just tap through. Maybe I can place it here. There we go. And if I remove this one, maybe I can show you the ability to move it from one panel to the next. There we go. By tilting the device. So that's my look at Samsung's Galaxy S2 for T-Mobile USA. Really nice device, gorgeous display, huge display. A lot of great features built into it, including NFC, which hopefully we'll see some support with the ISIS mobile payment system. Just all around a good package. The only downside, of course, is that large size. If your hands just aren't big enough to wrap around something with a 4.5-inch diagonal screen, then this probably isn't going to be the device for you. But otherwise, it's very fast and snappy, lots of storage, and like I mentioned already, a lot of capabilities and good applications as well. So again, that is the Samsung Galaxy S2 for T-Mobile USA. I'm Michael Orrell from MobileBurn.com.